I'm gonna keep it real. The lame who thinks Yard is more skilled than Benavidez, I gotta speak on this real quick. Nothing too disrespectful. I'm just going to keep it real. I got my fighters mixed up. For those that heard the live, if you recall, I spoke on when Canelo fought and won a vacant belt. I got it mixed up. I got my fighters mixed up, but the point I was making was true. Now, I had a discussion a while ago with that other dude, and he was talking shit about Devin Haney won a vacant belt, but he wouldn't talk about how Canelo won a vacant belt. So I put that on blast. I got my fighters mixed up. Because I remember when this happened. David Benavidez got stripped of his WBC super middleweight title in August of 2020. It was in the summertime. This was during COVID when nobody was fighting. He got stripped of the belt, and Canelo came up in December 2020, 4 months later, and he went to go fight for that vacant WBC belt along with the belt that Callum Smith had. So he also fought and won a vacant belt like Devin Haney did. I was right about what I was saying, but I got the fucking fighters mixed up. So that's a mistake on my behalf. So I could accept that. But the point I was making stands true. He did fight for a vacant belt and won a vacant belt. The WBC belt was vacant in 2020. The actual champion got stripped. So he didn't beat the actual champion, because the first thing Canelo did when he moved up to super middleweight is to fight for Benavidez's belt without actually fighting Benavidez. He did that. He didn't have to worry about Benavidez anymore. You know, that's what he did. So it was a vacant belt he fought for. It wasn't. So, yeah, it wasn't nothing else. So I got my fighters mixed up. It wasn't Yildirim, it was Callum Smith, but it was for Benavidez's vacant belt. If you're a champion and your belt gets stripped, that makes the belt vacant. So he fought for a vacant belt. So he too won and fought a vacant belt. So let's not forget that. So next time your bitch ass, you know who, so next time your bitch ass puts that type of information out, be thorough with it. Don't leave one side out and then put the other side up. You know, don't do no hoe ass shit like that. So yeah, the lame is in my comments. I'm not mad at that. It is what it is. And he was right. I got my fighters mixed up, so I got to come on here and do a little correction. The actual issue I was saying is true, but I got the fighters mixed up, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that back up there. But no, he did fight for a vacant belt in 2020, not 2021. You know, because I remember during COVID when that happened. I remember that when that news came out that Benavidez got stripped. I remember that. And it was in the summertime. And nobody was fighting in the summer because of COVID. And I remember that. And then literally that December, like 4 months later, that December, Canelo was fighting Callum Smith for that WBC belt. So that was actually the first belt that he won when he decided to go on the super middleweight undisputed run, was Benavidez's old belt. So, but the point that I'm trying to say remains true. Canelo also, along with Devin Haney, fought and won vacant belts, or got a vacant belt. So yeah, there you have it.